What it do, YouTube? It's your boy, I'm Blessed, bringing you some Injustice Gods Among Us demo. This video game, man, if y'all haven't heard about this is a Mortal Kombat based game using DC characters, man. So I think it's pretty cool. I'm a big nerd like that, so I kind of like these kind of games, man. So big ups to the Mortal Kombat crew putting this together, teaming up with the DC guys and putting this together, man. I know they had DC versus Mortal Kombat. Now they just got a DC game, which I kind of enjoy, man. So let's get right into the commentary. Basically, guys, I just want to talk about Autism Awareness Month, which is April, and Autism Awareness Day, which is today, April 2nd. April 2nd of every year is Autism Awareness Day, dedicated to people who deal with autism, whether it's directly, indirectly, whether they have it, whether they don't have it. So if y'all don't know what autism is, man, there's a link that I'm gonna leave in the annotation. Not in the annotation, I'm gonna leave it in the description box, man. I'm gonna leave a whole bunch of links in the description box so you guys can go through the links. I really want you guys to check these out. Some of them are just quick commercials, quick links to other YouTube, not channels, but YouTube, I guess it is channels, YouTube videos. Some of them are commercials for autism. Some of them are just great videos of autism in general. Some of them explain autism and the spectrum of autism and the Asperger's syndrome, all that stuff, man. So I'm gonna leave a whole bunch of links down there. If you guys really want to know and really show support for autism and Autism Awareness Month, go ahead and look in the description, man. There'll be a whole bunch of links. You guys will be like, what is all these links? That's what it's gonna be. It's just a bunch of autism information, man. I want you guys to know what autism is. And I know you guys are wondering, why are you talking about this, Bless? Well, first off, if y'all listen to what I say in my commentary, man, I've mentioned it a couple of times. I have a 4-year-old son. At 18 months, he was diagnosed with autism. And at that time, man, it broke my heart. But at the same time, I didn't know what it was. So I went in, did my research, man. I focused. I was like, I got to figure out what's going on. I need to help my son. And it was the most crushing thing to know that he wasn't going to be like every other child. My daughter, who's 5, he wasn't going to be like her. He wasn't talking at that time. My daughter was, at 18 months, my daughter was saying mommy, daddy, all that good stuff. But my son just never said anything. He's not a mute. He's not deaf either. But he just wouldn't talk. He'd babble. He'd make noises. He'd scream. He'd grunt. He'd growl. He'd laugh. All that stuff, man. But he just wouldn't talk. So we eventually took him to the doctor, man. And they eventually diagnosed him with autism. And while I was looking it up, man, I found out that autism isn't as bad as people think. It isn't as bad as most people say. It is tough to deal with as a parent. It is tough for me because I got my daughter. She can tell me she loves me to death. She loves me every day, you know what I'm saying? So I can hear her say it. My twins, they starting to talk now. They calling me mommy, daddy, all that good stuff, man. So I can hear them say it. But with my son, I may go my entire life without hearing him say that he loves me, which is kind of heartbreaking, but at the same time, I know he loves me from the look on his face when I walk into a room, the hugs he gives me, the random energy he gets when he decides to jump on my lap, when he decides to knock the controller out of my hand, whether he decides to be crazy, man. It's just crazy, but I know he loves me, and it's a wonderful thing, man. I don't call autism a disease because it's not. It's not curable, but it makes it to where everybody makes that one special person individually special. It makes them an amazing person. If y'all look it up, man, I'm gonna leave a lot of stuff in there. You guys will see that some of the greatest minds in the world they were diagnosed with some kind of autism. And one thing you guys need to know, man, autism comes in all shapes, sizes, and forms. No one person with autism is the same as the next. That's one thing you guys need to understand. When someone says my child has autism, you may say, I couldn't tell. You may never know. With my son, you would never know that he has autism. You just think he's just an energetic kid until you realize, you spend some time with him, you realize he doesn't speak. He doesn't do anything. He seems like the most normal kid in the world up until you realize he's not talking. So the gameplay is about to go into the final battle, man, but I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. So autism, just different shape sizes, man. So go ahead and look it up, do some research on it, and show support. I'm changing my thumbnail to a puzzle piece, and the puzzle piece basically symbolizes what I just spoke about. How not one person is the same. One person with autism is not the same person. So somebody with a certain disability can be, they all labeled the same. They all have the same thing. You know what to look for. You know how it is. But with autism, you never know what you're going to get. You're going to get something different with every child with autism. And autism is one of the fastest growing not diseases, but one of the fastest growing syndromes that's out there, man. 1 in every 10 kids has autism. 1 in every 7 are boys. So boys get it more than the rest. They're doing a lot of research, man. They're trying it out. Don't believe the hype. In my man, when I think about it, a lot of people blame the shots that they get because a lot of people say my child was fine up until they got this shot with this in it. Don't believe that, man. I don't think it's that, because if it was that, every child who gets that shot would have the same symptoms. No child has the same symptoms, man. This is one of my favorite parts of the game. I'm explaining. But no one child has the same symptoms, man. So believe what you guys want, listen to what you guys want, but nobody really knows how to cure it or how to fix it or where it comes from. It just happens. So go ahead and do your research. Big ups to the families who deal with autism directly, indirectly, whether it's a family member, friend, neighbor, cousin, you know what I'm saying? Anybody out there, you know somebody that knows somebody with autism, show your support out, man. It's Autism Awareness Month, and big ups to the family that has to deal with it every day. I know the struggle you guys go through. I know the adventure that it brings every day. It's always something new. So enough with that. I hope I didn't keep you guys too long. I hope you guys ain't bored. But anyway, man, this game is just so amazing. When you play the demo, the game comes out next Tuesday. When you play the demo, it's just basically like a normal Mortal Kombat game, man. It goes into, you play a tournament style, you play different characters. When you play the demo, you can pick, I think it's Batman, Wonder Woman, and Lex Luthor. And when you get into the game, you fight those 3 characters, and at the end, you play Doomsday as the final character. So it's really cool. And as you can see, man, the environments are amazing. So I'm gonna let you guys listen to this, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. It's your boy, I'm blessed. Deuces, y'all. I'm out.
Catch me if you can.
You're mine, Sinestro.
What's going on, guys? I hope you guys get the message. If I reach 1 person, then I did my job in this video. But besides the fact, man, if y'all just here for the gameplay, go ahead and check out my second channel, man. I started up a second channel. I'm doing Let's Plays. Right now I'm playing Grand Theft Auto 4. It's a countdown to Grand Theft Auto 5. So to take you guys back real quick and little reminisce about the old game before the new one comes out. Now even talk about the new game comes out as more information comes out about it. So go ahead and subscribe to that channel, because once South Park comes out as well, I'm going to be doing Let's Plays on that as well. So I'm put up a whole bunch of other games, man, but that's basically going to be my Let's Play channel. So go ahead and subscribe to that if y'all like watching gameplays like that and stuff. So until next time, guys, I'm going to holler at y'all later. Deuces. I'm out.